Hey guys, I got Wendy back. We're checking over this commercial property here today. Got some guy over there letting his dog poop in the yard. That'll be fun. But we're cleaning up all the trash and debris. We may not mow this today. It's still pretty soft, but we're getting it cleaned up. We'll see what it brings. I have to check those hillsides and see how possible it is to get on them before I want to start mowing, because if not, we'll just put this off until Monday. It's Wednesday right now, and nothing's overgrown at this point. But we're definitely getting this cleaned up and ready to go. Alright guys, so we've got quite a bit of trash on property, as it has been everything that basically accumulated over the winter, right babe? So we're making our rounds. We're gonna have to go get a large trash bag, and I don't know if you see all this gravel's run over. I'm gonna have to rake this out. It got washed in from the rain. So we got a bunch we gotta take care of before we can even consider actually mowing, which we still may not mow today. It's still pretty soft, and that's a pretty steep hill. So I don't want to make any mistakes today. Got Miss Wendy over here picking up trash. We still got quite a bit. This seems to be a collection area, looks like. Wind kind of whips things over here and right up into this bowl. So, and it also looks like some trash got washed down, like literally somebody's trash, like trash bag full here. So yeah, I got a big trash bag here. We're gonna clean all this up, and we got a lot of stone wash right here. I might have to go get a rake for this stuff too and clean it up. So yeah, we got our work cut out for us here. And after further review, we're definitely not going to mow this today. This area here specifically is dang soft, and if you see, this hill is pretty darn steep. It's not unmowable, just not something I like tackling when it's real wet. It's definitely traversable. You can walk it, you could mow it. Certainly wouldn't want to slip up and end up over this ditch. So look at that washout from all the water that comes down through here. Wow. Yep. All right, so this is what we're going to be working on for the next probably half hour, 45 minutes right after. Good work, babe. Still working on trash. Right now I'm getting this washout cleaned up real quick, raking this out before it kills off this patch of grass. I wish I had a power shovel right now. It would make this a lot easier, but it is what it is. You want to film me for a second while I'm raking this so they can see what I'm doing? I'm using my little shrub rake because it's strong, a lot stronger than a regular leaf rake, and it's not going to tear the grass, tear the soil like a garden rake would. I'm just basically piling some and then shoveling it out. Give it a little swing so it's dispersing it out there. It's almost like crushed limestone. It's so fine. And that makes sense. All the water washout they had, all the fines are going to get carried before the heavy stuff. I'm not looking for perfection. I just want to make sure it ain't going to kill the grass, and we ain't going to hit anything with our mower blades. Trash there. What are your thoughts, Miss Wendy?
My nose is running.
Your nose is running. It's pretty cold out here. It was frost in the grass this morning, which is one of the reasons why we weren't sure if we were actually going to mow this. Still pretty soft. We've had a lot of rain. So our plan is to clean up, get the trash, get all the sticks. There's still a bunch back on the other side that needs cleaned up yet. I got a lot of stone washout over there that we have to rake out and get out of the grass so that we can actually mow it. There's a ton over there. We'll show you when we get there. Right now I'm just getting this out of the grass. Not looking for perfection, just good enough that we know not gonna damage our equipment. Grass ain't gonna die. There's quite a few places where plowing over the winter they plowed gravel into the grass, especially up there on that corner. I don't know if you saw that. That's a lot. There's probably a yard and a half of gravel in that. I don't know if I want to tackle that today, but I'll take some photos and leave mentions to manage.
Is that their stuff or is that the...
What, this here?
No, I mean that little dock thing.
Yeah, I think that little dock there.
Because there's garbage over there.
I'm not sure if that's theirs or theirs.
That's why I was asking, because I know there's garbage in that.
I'm pretty contented with that. I'm going to rake this back the other way and get all that rough out of the grass. We'll just rake it this way and stand the grass back up. Yeah, let her tough through. That'll help it recover better. And then Chatfield C4 Solutions will be here probably within this week or next, and he's going to do the lawn treatments for weed prevention, do the spraying around the buildings, around the poles, and all that kind of stuff. And we'll be ready to tackle this thing on Monday for sure. Today is what, Wednesday?
Yeah.
We have rain in the forecast for tomorrow, but then Thursday and Friday and potentially Sunday all look pretty good. Only really low percentages of rain, so Lord willing, all this will dry out well and we'll be ready to tackle it. Correct? All right, now we're gonna move back down over there to that corner because there's a lot over there that needs raked up, cleaned up. All right, guys, I wanted to show you kind of how all this washed. Look at this. We had so much water through here that it washed. All of this is like, that's an edge right there. So all of this is washed in, and we're gonna rake up what we can, shovel out what we can, and try and get this grass stood back up so it doesn't kill a bunch of it here. That's the plan. Try and pile them and I'll shovel up the big stuff. Check Miss Wendy out. She's a turbo worker. I couldn't ask for a better person to work with. Not only do I get to look at her beautiful face all day.
It's beautiful having snot run out of your face.
I mean, it is. We're both doing it. It's not just you. Wendy did just get over bacterial bronchitis. Like, probably still on the tail end of it, but she's doing good. Doctor gave her a bunch of medicines. She's been taking them. And I'm in supervisor mode right now, just kind of watching her work. But yeah, this is the plan. I'm going to work on raking all this up. I'll give you guys a view of what it looks like when we're done. Now, so this is what it looks like after we raked all this gravels up out of here. And unfortunately, it just looks like garbage. Oh, there's more gravel here than I thought still. Anyway, it's pretty good. We're not going to end up hitting anything with the mower. That was the whole intention here. Try and relieve this so some of that grass will recover. I might see if Chet wants to drop a little grass seed in there for us. And then there's still a few bits and pieces along the building line here that I don't think Wendy's seen, so I'm going to pick them up as I go on through and everything. And then we're going to start on the back side of the property. I'm getting the rest of this trash here, and we're going to pick up all these sticks. Get the rest of this. This is basically the end. We're pretty much done. We just got kind of this little hillside here to clean up some sticks and trash. And I think we're going to be done here for today. Right, baby?
What?
I think we'll be done here today after we finish this little... I want to get all these sticks up. Just so
all the way.
yeah, it looks like you did good. You got all that purple stuff that was over there too.
Yeah, that was a cat food bag. Thing sounds like it's had a better day. Sounds like my bones.
Oh, I mean, have you seen mine? The handle broke on it. It's like... That's what you get when you buy cheap Harbor Freight stuff, but
No,
these are...
that's what you get when you throw your stuff in a truck and don't pay attention where you throw it.
True, I threw a bunch of stuff on top of it in the truck, so it is my fault.
Keep moving. It's cold just standing here.
All right. I'm kind of holding my pee in for a second because I'm like at the verge of breaking the dam here. Whew, I gotta pee. I had 3 big cups of coffee, and that's not good for me, especially if I'm not sweating. It means I gotta pee a lot.
That's why I said let's keep moving so we can do a potty break.
All right, let's hustle. We got like 15-20 minutes and we're out of here. Buddy's strapping up the grandstand. We're gonna walk this up. We are done here for the day. We got all of the trash picked up, all of the sticks, all of the garbage, raked out all that stuff that was washed out down the hill. And then we will be back Monday to actually cut it. You can see nothing's out of control yet. It looks pretty decent. On Monday, this should be much more dried out. And it makes, oh, my earbud's falling out of my ear. It makes a lot more sense to mow it on Monday than to mow it today. That way we actually have enough to cut, because I plan on cutting this at like 3.5 for the first mow, and then going up to like 3 3/4 or so, because I think the grass is going to look good a little higher, and it keeps us from scalping, keeps us from hitting things that we haven't found yet that might still be buried. Check Wendy out over here doing an awesome job strapping everything down.
Back. Should I do the back?
You know, it's not necessary at this point. You're strapped to the front one.
Anybody want some snot? I have enough. I can share. Envelope together.
Me too. It's cold out here.
Is that a hawk on top of the building?
No.
Funny looking.
No, it's a pigeon.
That's a
They love to be up
pigeon.
there. They love to do that. They hang out grain silos, tops of manufacturing buildings. Especially out here in farm country. There's always feed for them out here in farm country, so.
So we're good then?
We're good. All we gotta do is go over and pick up the pile now. But I'm gonna, oh geez, I'm still zoomed in. Stop flipping. I don't want you to flip. Thank you. Okay, I gotta throw the accelerator grass catcher in the back. There, can you stuff that in the back seat? It's reusable. Next time I use it, it'll be to put grass in or leaves. Try and get this here. I'll tell you what, they make these grass catchers in steel too. The aluminum one's not light as it is. I can imagine how heavy those steel ones are. I wouldn't want to run one of those. On to the next, boys. We have a couple properties we're likely going to cut. Some that are on higher ground. Alright guys, so we are out of here. It's all the sticks and debris we picked up. 90% of it came out of that corridor down there. Alright, we just finished up the first mow here on this property. Wendy's already in the truck ready to get rolling. So, sorry I didn't film any of that, guys. We're in a hustle right now. Trying to get as much done today as we can. Kill this. Just gonna show you, like, I'm doing some pickup here. Got some trash in the corners. Tend to find this here a lot. Right next to the College of Worcester, so kids with their beer cans and their beer bottles. It's a standard here. But then this dead tree likes to drop a lot of stuff, especially over the winter. So we got a few big pieces. Few small pieces, just doing a little quick cleanup. Wendy's out mowing the back. She should be done any minute. What? Did you? Why didn't you bring it around?
Because I don't want to leave it with the deck down coming through that. It'll scrape the snot out of it.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go put the deck up for her. I know this multi-force, like, I struggle to get the deck all the way up. Something's impeding it. I don't know. I might take it in and have it looked at. But when you go to bring it all the way up, it's like you really got to give it a good yank to get it to clip in. It's got a little extra pressure on it than it shouldn't have. So let me come over here and see what we got.
I can't get it to latch on.
I understand. I struggle with it too. There we go. You got it, babe. No big deal. You're killing it. I know you're tired. She's a trying. She ain't used to this yet. If you don't know, Wendy's been doing Instacart shopping for the last year and a half, 2 years, instead of mowing with me, which is absolutely fine. But we found this year Instacart really, it's been actually much harder to earn on all of those self-employed platforms lately, specifically like DoorDash and Uber and Instacart here in Worcester at least. You used to be able to easily pull out, I don't know, 700, 750 a week. She's been struggling to pull in 5. So that's one of the reasons why she made the decision to come back and work with me. You like the rock?
That is cool. It's like layered. I need to move that sucker. I'm gonna fall over the top of that. Where do you want it moved? That's a good question. Maybe in the middle of the eye or something.
All right, I'm gonna do a quick look around here so that I can get a good scope of everything. Okay, so we're going to be removing all the leaves from the beds. Those are the neighbors, so we've got this space here.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad back there. There's really not anything back that way.
Okay.
Other than that tree branch down and that.
Oh, this is going to be beautiful. These are purple.
Oh, I know.
Right.
Yeah, that branch isn't big.
Yeah, that's nothing to worry about. We'll probably have to go on the other side of the fence and blow these in.
They have a gate right there, so.
Right, and I know them from working with Jack, because I used to work that whole driveway there. So
I don't think they
I'll go speak with them. Just let them know we're going to be over here blowing these beds out. It's a good bit of debris by the time we're done, especially with everything out front. The issue I am seeing is all the lilies. They're fragile to wind, so we're gonna have to be gentle, really gentle with the backpack blowers around those. So we'll just fold them over. Yeah. It would have been better to do this about a month ago before all of the.
There's robin eggs in there.
Are there? Okay, so we're going to trim these back so that they are no longer falling over the bordering. Not a big deal. These beds here, right there at that border, we'll blow these out. The tree's going to get replanted here. All the leaves out of here. Let's go around front here. I don't see anything major to worry about. That hibiscus isn't out of control. Are those bleeding hearts coming in? I think that
Those
is.
are bleeding hearts.
Yeah.
And they're already
We got-
blooming.
And then we've got
I'm not
some.
sure what that purple thing is.
It's hosta. Blowing these out, and we'll be trimming and shaping these bushes. Blowing that out. There's really not much of anything to blow out of here, but maybe we'll clean up the mulch on the edges just to make this look nice. Reset some of the stone that the frost has pushed and heaved. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 larger bushes.
All damage.
A couple of smaller ones right here. All the leaves in there. I'm thinking, from what I see, we probably got about broke down 5, 6 yards of debris maybe at maximum. And then one more quick look around here. Is this what are these? Is this like the?
I call them bearberries.
No, these are. I think these are a type of rose. These are like the Seven Sisters.
Oh, the little tiny ones.
I think I'm not 100% certain.
I don't know.
You said you call them bearberries. Okay, I've got a good view of everything we're going to be doing here. What do you think? I'm thinking 2 people, probably 5 hours.
Yeah, because it's a lot of blowing, a lot of getting things together.
No disposal fee or yes disposal fee? I'll have to pay for it regardless, but I'm probably gonna have $20 in cost of disposal.
I don't think.
Okay,
so.
we won't do that. We'll just do hourly.
Yeah, I don't think.
Okay, I think we have all the Miss Wendy. So it'll be a moment.
Okay, here comes the fun hill, guys.
Did you hit record?
Yeah. You'll be able to tell the steepness of this hill when... I just hope he doesn't biff it. Please don't. Lord be with him, please. Whee! And, oh... so slowly. Sorry for the commentary. I think we might have to trim that small triangled section because it's just too vertical.
That part over there,
that's gonna have to be trimmed.
That's approaching like 35 degrees. It's pretty dang steep.
Yeah, I'd probably say we take the trimmer
The only
to
thing
that.
I'm going to do is I'm just going to run down, back and forth like that, maybe a few passes. This whole corner is just going to be one of those ones where I don't care that there's a pattern in it because it's too steep. So I'll do what I got to do to run down it and pick up into those lines. And I think I can reach a point where I can go up it there. Once we hit diagonals in this, diagonals won't be bad. It's this up and down that's a bit scary. And side to side won't be too bad either, as long as you make sure you turn uphill and not downhill.
Yeah,
it won't
because
be that
downhill
bad.
you'll get stuck because there's like a hole down
Yeah,
right
it's
about
a pretty
there.
bad divot down there. You got to be careful how you come through. The deck wants to gouge.
I thought you were going to get your tire stuck when you got that one last round through that.
No, but I'll tell you what, I think you're more than capable of doing this hill. The front end's heavy on that multi-force, so it helps it hold itself from popping wheelie on the way up. The grandstand's much lighter in the front end, so I'm making up it, you will.
I'm glad he has the confidence that I don't.
Alright guys, we finished. First mow for this new commercial. Let me see if I can give you a little quickie stripe pop real fast before I roll out. I think I may have already done it, but I just want to one more time. I see another little piece of paper. It's going to drive me nuts. This stuff keeps blowing in over here. Ooh, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Now imagine what it's going to look like when we get stripes running this way and diagonally. It'll be good. Alright, well, we're going to get out of here. We got another one to do. Go do a storage unit. And then we'll see, as long as the rain holds off, we'll keep going, because it is forecast for some afternoon thunderstorms. We're hoping that don't happen, but if it does, we're going to do what we can until it gets bad and keep hustling, because we got a lot of work to do this week. A lot of work. Plus we got side projects scheduled for Saturday, and basically every Saturday for the next month is booked up. So we got to try and get as much done as we can. On to the next. We just stopped by a couple of properties to take a look at them, and they're not ready yet. So we're calling it. It's 4:30. We got like 13 on the schedule for tomorrow, or 12 on the schedule for tomorrow. And we may, if we get all those done, we'll jump into the next one too. The next day's schedule. So that's it for the day. Peace.